Ministry podcast. My name is Marco, and today we're talking about the Apple Watch. First things first, you do not need the Apple Watch. I really enjoy it. It's a great thing to have, but I got it for the fitness aspects, and it's helped me. I've lost 10 pounds, but before I had the Apple Watch, I lost 10 pounds before that, so it has made things easier for me, but it is not a must-have. Man, I'm so excited about all the other functions that come with the Apple Watch. Let's talk about a few of the pros and cons. The number one pro for the Apple Watch for me is the versatility. You can use it as a credit card, as a heart rate monitor, as a camera remote, as a health and fitness tracker. You know, I'm watching all my goals on it. Man, there are so many different things that you can do with the Apple Watch, and so versatility is easily one of the number one aspects of the Apple Watch. One of my second favorite things about the Apple Watch is being able to locate my iPhone with the watch. I'm one of those people that sets my phone down and doesn't think about it, and it ends up falling in my couch or falling behind a counter, and I don't know what I did with it. I could be sitting on top of it and won't know, but you can push that little button on your phone and it will ping your iPhone, and your iPhone will ring out and you'll be like, oh, I'm sitting on it. And so you find your iPhone, which is nice. It's kind of like its own personal tracker for your iPhone. Number 3 on my favorite things about the Apple Watch is it is basically a rainproof iPod, and you can use it for running, and then you don't need to take your phone with you. For some people, carrying a phone is not an extra deal for them, doesn't bother them, but for me, it's an issue. All those little things that bother you while you're working out, really start to add up and make you not want to complete your goals or, finish running. And so having a Bluetooth iPod on my wrist that's very light, that gives me, no wires to be tangled or no extra weight in my pocket while I'm running, it's really a bonus for me. And like I said, it's rainproof. I've seen videos where people have gone swimming with their watches and there's no trouble. They're actually, doing some of the functions underwater or, taking it out and playing with it and having no trouble with it. I don't think I'm going to go that far as, swimming with it, but definitely I've been out in the rain and it's worked great. Now let's talk about the cons. I know for sure the biggest con for most people is the price tag. $350 for the cheapest version of their watch is, hefty for a lot of people. For me, the price tag was not an issue. I went ahead and got the 42 millimeter as suggested by a cousin of mine that, had the watch a little bit longer than I have. And I really enjoy it. It's the right size for me, and I've had no issues with it, but some people don't want to pay, $399, $400 for a watch. And, I understand that. Not everybody is going to get all the functionality out of the watch. And so, you have to make that consideration for yourself. Number 2 con that I think a lot of people have an issue with is it's only compatible with an iPhone. If you've got an Android, if you've got a Windows phone, you're not going to get all the functionality out of your Apple Watch because it's not compatible with those devices. Now, who knows in the future if Apple opens up that to, the other platforms, but Apple is not likely to do that. They are very proprietary and, for good reason. They make a lot of money doing it that way. The number 3 issue that I had with the Apple Watch is the Bluetooth connectivity. The Bluetooth connectivity has always been an issue for me, not just with Apple. I'm saying over all platforms, I've had issues with Bluetooth where it just doesn't want to sync. You'll have to reset it a couple of times before it will. And that is, not something that is exclusive to Apple, but I have had that issue with a couple of apps on my watch. And for some people, that's really frustrating. For me, it's like, oh, whatever, you just deal with it. It takes an extra few minutes to connect. And, it's really not that big a deal. Not a deal breaker for me, but for some people, that's something that they would like to know. Thank you for choosing the Ministry Podcast, and we'd love to hear more from you. Please comment, like, subscribe, email me at marco@theministrypodcast.com. You can find me at marco@chartea.com, or, just find me on Facebook, The Ministry Podcast, and we'd love to hear from you. God bless you. Bye-bye.